Leo, welcome to your December reading for 2022. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome. We're going to do this in the style of past, present, future, as in the order of events, so it may or may not have happened yet. Also, these are general readings, so it may not resonate with all of you. Of course, if you like and subscribe, your energy is in the mix and you have a better chance to having it resonate. So, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your presence and your help today with Leo's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Leo, you are showing up first with the Seven of Cups. Many choices. Some confusion around those choices, perhaps. Six of Pentacles, card of equanimity, equal give and take. And the Two of Pentacles, bouncing something back and forth. Juggling. In the current energies, we have the Queen of Cups coming with your whole and open heart, followed by the King of Pentacles right at the heart of your reading. He is the master of stability and all of his resources. And the Eight of Pentacles, working on something diligently. In the immediate future, Page of Swords. You're watching something, or something's watching you. Justice. Wanting to make things right, bringing the balance. It's also the card of marriage. And the Devil, some shadow energy to take a look at. Excellent. These shadow energy is always opportunities to shine the light in the dark, to see what's keeping us bound, what's blocking our path, why we're letting it block our path, so on and so forth. The overall energy of your reading is your divine cup of love. The underlying energy, the Seven of Wands, guarding your energy, blocking unwanted energy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's start out clarifying that Ace of Cups. I've already shuffled all of the cards, cleared the decks, meditated, all that good stuff, grounded. So I just do a short shuffle here. Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups here in the overall energy? What does Leo need to know about this Ace of Cups? Alright. Four of Wands, stability of a relationship. Two of Pentacles, bouncing something back and forth. And the Queen of Wands, feeling creative, feeling inspired, feeling good, confident, determined. All right. Underlying energy of those clarifiers. Ooh, repeating energy, Seven of Cups. Awesome. That's your first card over here. Let's see, do we need to clarify anything over here? You're bouncing something back and forth? Yeah, let's do that. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here on the Ace of Cups? Are you undecided? Are you juggling a couple of cups? What is this about? The Four of Wands is here, speaking about the stability of a relationship. It's a celebration on the homestead. Alright, Two of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups. What are we juggling? What do we need to know? What does Leo need to know about the Two of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups? Okay. The Star. There's a divine wish tied up to this. The Chariot. Vehicle to victory and success tied up to this divine wish and what you're juggling. And there's also some stress, some worries keeping you up at night. You're upset. you're juggling between going after your divine wish quickly, successfully, with victory, and then on the other side of the juggling, it's a lot of stress, guys, a lot of stress. Underlying energy of that is the Three of Wands. You're waiting. You're waiting on something. Waiting for your ship to come in. All right, Spirit, thank you. Queen of Wands, feeling creative. All right. Let's move on and take a look at this Seven of Cups in the recent past. Many, many choices. Maybe some confusion surrounding these choices. What does Leo need to know, please? Nope. Oh, there we go. And we have death and rebirth. This is an ending and a transformation. There is no death. It's all just energy transforming. The Four of Swords, taking a time out, trying to get your thoughts straight. And the Three of Cups. You'd like to come together in some joy and happiness. You want to commune, possibly with friends. These are some of the choices here. I think we're seeing all of them. An ending and a transformation. Just getting together with friends and meditating, healing, getting your thoughts together. Underlying energy, Knight of Swords. Looks like you'd like to move swiftly on this, but maybe because of some indecision, you're feeling impatient about it, perhaps. Let's take a look at the ending and the transformation. Let's take a look at that death and rebirth on the Seven of Cups, please. Why is death and rebirth here on the Seven of Cups? What does Leo need to know, please? King of Swords. He's the best decision maker. Ace of Wands, opportunity to take some bold action here, a new opportunity to take some action. And the Magician, manifesting this. You're manifesting this ending and this transformation. You're part of it. This is no surprise. This is a decision. This is a decision made from logic and also from passion. Because there's something that you're passionate about. I think it ties up to this Queen over here. Something that you love. Something that would fill up your cup with lots of joy. It would overflow. That's the kind of love cup this is. It could be for a person, a hobby, a job, a place you want to move to, anything that really, excites you and inspires you, and you would just love it in your life. And yeah, okay, all right. That told us a lot, I think. Underlying energy, Six of Pentacles. Where did we see that? Six of Pentacles. Oh, right here. It's your next card. Balance, equanimity. Do we need to clarify anything else? No. That's it for there. All right, let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles. All right, Six of Pentacles. Card of equanimity, fairness, charity, balance, give and take. All right, and we have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. All right. Well, you're feeling disappointed. You don't like the way things have really turned out when it comes to this balance. Feeling impulsive to express your emotions about this. But I feel like instead you're isolating. You're going quiet. You're going within. You're removing yourself from the situation that you're disappointed with surrounding this balance or lack of, it feels like, since you're disappointed in the balance factor. When you isolate and get quiet, that's where the answers come. The answers that you're seeking for clarity. Underlying energy, the world. There's an old cycle closing out here. Okay, all right. Do we need to clarify? Nope. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles, please. This Two of Pentacles, the card of juggling, you have it here twice. You have it in the overall, and it's right here as your final card in the recent past. What are you juggling, Leo? What's going on? Why is the Two of Pentacles here, Spirit? What does Leo need to know? There it is, Knight of Swords. Juggling, you want to rush in. Kind of like up here, juggling, you want to rush in with that chariot. It's the fastest vehicle. Alright, what else? Broken heart, sorrow, heartache, really painful here. And, Nine of Swords again. Yeah, you have it right here and you have it right here. This is that stress keeping you up at night, shedding some tears, having some nightmares, worry after worry after worry. Tied up to this heartbreak. Underlying energy, the Page of Cups. There's a shred of hope. Even through all of that, you are still hopeful. Let's take a look at, I don't know, maybe all of it here. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords. This complete heartbreak and sorrow. Why is it here? Three of Swords on the Two of Pentacles. You're bouncing back and forth. Why is the Three of Swords here, Spirit? What does Leo need to know? Six of Swords. You're on this journey. You're in the middle of it, right in the thick of it. It's tied up to a soul connection, this heartache. And energy is moving kind of quickly, or it had to do with a message that came in that caused this heartache. But this is, whatever this is, it happens swiftly. Underlying energy, the Knight of Cups, messenger of his emotions. I feel like you got a message. I feel like that was what caused the heartache. You got some kind of message, or you saw some kind of message. It broke your heart. It has to do with your soul connection, and now you've left something behind. You're on your place someplace new, on your way someplace new, but you're not there yet. You're not at your new destination yet. Alright, let's take a look at the Knight of Swords, rushing in or rushing out. I don't know if you're running in or running out, but this person is in a hurry. Wants to go, go, go. Why is the Knight of Swords here on the Two of Pentacles, please? What does Leo need to know about this Knight of Swords on the Two of Pentacles? Assessing the situation. Calling in strength. Leo, this is your card in the Major Arcana. Calling in strength. We call in strength because the shit's hard. That's what we do. Alright, and we have the Four of Swords. You have this right over here that's taking that break, taking a time out, meditating, resting, doing some healing. You're tired here, you're exhausted, you need to lay down, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to center yourself and collect your thoughts and tame your inner beast and assess the situation. But this shows me what you're doing, but the Knight of Swords feels like that's what you want to do. But here you're pulling back. You're standing back. You're calming down. You're assessing, calm, resting, meditating, and going over the situation, trying to get clear. This all happened quick. This Knight of Swords might have done it. That's why that's fast. It's not that you want to rush, or maybe you do, but now that I look at this a little bit more, this Knight of Swords looks like knights are messengers, okay? And I feel like swords can be very cutting, very sharp with their tongue, with their words at times. And I say that because the Three of Swords, this knight is rushing to the Three of Swords as if the knight did it, the knight caused it, kind of thing. The knight rushed in and broke your heart. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And now, because of that, you're assessing the situation. Okay. And you're juggling. You're juggling between moving on and assessing what the F happened. I feel like that's part of it anyway. Underlying energy, yeah, the Ten of Wands. This is the culmination of burdens. You're really feeling it. You're feeling burdened here. Yep. I'm sorry, Leo. All right, let's move on and look at the Nine of Swords. Since we have it twice, might as well see what we can squeeze out of it. Why is the Nine of Swords here on the Two of Pentacles? What does Leo need to know about this Nine of Swords on the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Ten of Swords. You're upset because of this ending. This ending is very painful. Yep, Three of Swords again. And now you're waiting for your ship to come in. It's like you know something else is for you, but you have to wait for it. You can see it, you can taste it, you can smell it, like you know it's there, but you're kind of stuck waiting at this point. I'm glad you have something you're looking forward to there. Waiting on it. I think you're looking forward to it. I say that because the Queen of Wands is over here. She's very inspired and excited about this love cup over here. Whatever the sorrow is over up top here, and even back here of part of what you're juggling, doesn't feel like it's part of this. It feels like you're juggling whatever this heartache is back here, but over here, you've got an interest and a confidence about something that you want, something that turns you on. And I'm not saying that's a person. It could be a person, it could be a place you want to move, it could be a new job. Again, it could be anything that turns you on, in the sense that it gets you excited and inspired in life. With joy and love and happiness. So good on you. All right, underlying energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. The wheel is turning. The wheel is spinning, or it already has, because this is underlying all of this. It has turned, and maybe it's continuing to turn. And I say that because of the Six of Swords, of the fact that you're in the middle of this journey. You're on it, but you, like I said, you left the old way and you're not at the new yet. But I feel like in this Three of Wands, you see the new, or at least you know it's there. Even if you don't see it, you know it's there. Yet there's a certain knowing, and I think it has to do with this love cup and this Queen of Wands energy, Very nice, very nice. Okay, good. Always good to have something to look forward to, right? Especially when things are not going or you're disappointed about the way things went, about something, about this heartbreak in the past. All right, we're moving on to the current energies, as in the order of events. So again, this may or may not have happened yet. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here, Spirit? She comes with her whole open heart, very pure heart, very open. One more. Okay. And we have the Six of Cups again. This is the soul connection from the past. You showed it back here in one of the clarifiers. This soul connection, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be something that you loved doing in the past, it could be something from your childhood, it could be literal, like the pet on the card. It could be anything that fills your love cup from the past, either this lifetime or even a past lifetime. But your heart is open to it. So I kind of feel like it's in this lifetime. Because if it was a past life, you might not remember it or be aware of that soul connection. But here, your heart is open. Your heart is fully open to this, which makes me feel like it's tied up to this. This love cup, this interest that lights your fire and turns you into that Queen of Wands energy that's inspired and excited. It feels like it might be tied up to whatever this connection is to your past, because your heart is so open to it right here. The Eight of Cups, walking away from something you love. It's like it used to be a Ten of Cups, but now it's an Eight of Cups, and you're being called someplace else. In the card, she's walking away towards the sun that I'm pointing to right here. I don't know if that shows up on camera or not, but it's very painful to walk away, but I feel like you're being called to this sun right here, which also could represent this spark over here, this fire that she has created right in the palm of her hand. I feel like that's the fire you're walking towards in this card. So you're in pain because you're walking away from, something that was disappointing, but there was still a lot of love there, or is still a lot of love there. And this could be anything too. This doesn't have to be a person. This could be a job that you are leaving and you love it, but you want something else, kind of thing. So again, this is tied up to a soul connection from the past. It could be a person. It could be a person. It really could be. So I'm just saying the possibilities are really open here. Page of Pentacles. This is you wanting to make the initial investment into something. Something tangible that you could build some real stability here, but it's the very, very beginning stages of it. There's a long way to go, a lot to learn, but you're showing that you're interested in making the investment. And it could be a financial investment, or it could be an energy investment, your time. But either way, you're interested. You're definitely interested in investing in this with your whole open heart, this soul connection, this thing that does it for you. You're walking away from something you love so you can head towards the soul connection, whatever it is. You're investing in it. Underlying energy, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Spirit is saying it is what it is. Spirit is saying this is correct. The way that I've described it, this is confirmation that was pretty correct. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, do we need to clarify anything here? I'm curious about the soul connection. If we could learn maybe what that is. You know, but that's me wanting to know. You already know what that is. So I feel a little bit guilty. This is my own ego stroke here, I think, trying to clear it up and figure out what is this soul connection to this Queen of Cups energy. What is this, Spirit? Why is the Six of Cups on the Queen of Cups? What is this about, please? What can we know? Well, it's in your focus. You're working on it really hard. This is the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Pentacles coming up in two more cards. So, okay, more repeating energy. You're working hard on it. You want to bring it together in communion, in joy, in love, in friendship. The Three of Cups is about coming together for some fun, some good times, maybe some cocktails. It's there's love here, but it could be love, or the early stages of love, like a romantic love, but it also could be friends, communing with others, enjoy. So maybe your job, you're working on it, something at work that brings you joy, something that you used to do or with people that you used to know, could be that. Oh, there it is again. This is the third time you had it over here. And where else did we see it? Oh, right. You had it in your baseline here. You had it as a clarifier here. And you have it as a clarifier here. The Two of Cups. I mean, Two of Pentacles. Sorry. Um, Bouncing back and forth. Juggling back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth between maybe this inspiration and and everything that's going on in your life now. Like one pentacle is something you want to juggle and you're happy to juggle. The other one you'd rather let go of because it's tied up to the stress and all the heartache and the ending and the pain. All right. That's what that feels like. It's just confirming you're still juggling. You've got this new interest, this new thing. You're working on it. You want to do it. You're excited about it. You're putting your time, energy, thoughts, and whatever investment resources into it that you can. But you're also in the middle of walking away here. Walking away. But your heart is open. Your heart is very open, very pure, it feels like. Oh, and right under here, that's covering up that Three of Cups. And there's the Three of Cups. The previous one was clarifying your baseline card, which was, what was under there? Oh, right. No, that's Death. I don't know, we're buried deep under here. But anyway, you've got two Three of Cups right next to each other, showing you want to bring something together. You want to commune in joy and happiness and love. It's what you're working on. It's got your focus. Underlying energy here is the Five of Swords. This is a little bit of shadow energy. It means winning at all costs. So you want to be careful of what the all cost thing is. Because sometimes that could come back to bite you. So be careful. Okay, so let's move on. Let's clarify. Right at the heart of your reading is the King of Pentacles. He is the master of stability and the master of all of his resources. Very, very good at managing all of his tangibles. He's very reliable energy, very grounded, very masterful, and kind of fatherly energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here? What does Leo need to know about the King of Pentacles right at the heart of their reading? Spirit, thank you. Okay, and the High Priestess comes out. This is your intuition, calling it in. Calling it in. The King of Pentacles is also known to be a very good and shrewd, business person. So you might be trying to start your own business here. It could have to do with that. You've got the Eight of Pentacles card here twice, so that's work. It's what you're focused on. It's repetitive work. Okay, what else? Two of Swords. There's a little bit of indecision around this, which is great that you're calling in the High Priestess, because that will help you to listen to your intuition to help make this decision. You may not have all the information you need to make the decision. You feel confused right now, so calling in the High Priestess is a good idea. And the Sun is here. These are blessings of success on the King of Pentacles. So I'm thinking you're blessed to have some sort of business. That's what it feels like. That's the sense I'm getting. I feel like you're excited about starting a business, working on a business, maybe from home. I'm not sure. I say from home because the Four of Wands is the stability on the homestead. It's like celebration of stability on the homestead. This guy's all about stability. This Four of Wands could just be tied up to this thing that didn't work out or something on the homestead, but I don't think so. I feel like here it's tied up to this cup, this love cup and this Queen of Wands. That's what it feels like. It might just be tied up to heartbreak or something going on over there. But either way, I'm getting a lot of information here that looks like work, business, success, excitement, drive, passion, and wanting to bring it together, communing with others in joy, in friendship, in love. And this is something that is something that's coming from your past that you did maybe before, and now you want to do it again, only this time it feels like you're going to run with it, like in a bigger way, perhaps. Okay. Underlying energy, the Lovers card. Now this could be about lovers, but the Lovers card is very, very much about a choice. A choice that has, when you have this card and another choice card, which is the Two of Swords, a decision card, it makes me think that this is tied up to a choice that you have to make surrounding possibly this business, possibly starting this business, or how you go about the success of this business, or this work that you want to do. And the thing about the Lovers card being a choice, different from the Seven of Cups that we've seen twice already, which is a bunch of choices and some confusion tied up to some of them. This one is only the choice between one thing or another thing. It's not seven things. It's this or that. And the thing is, when you choose one, the other one falls away. It's like it's one or the other. So it's really important here. You want to make the right choice. I can see that this is super important to you. And you feel like you need to make the correct choice here. So let's take a look a little bit further. Let's look at the High Priestess. What is your intuition telling you? Spirit, what is Leo's intuition saying? Why is the High Priestess on the King of Pentacles? What is this about, Spirit? What is this High Priestess saying to Leo? Five of Wands. Okay, let me hold my tongue until we get more cards. Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. Okay, underlying energy, the Knight of Wands. Okay, you're feeling excited. You want to get going. You're feeling kind of antsy. This guy wants to go. He's excited to go. He's ready to make a move. But this is just the way you feel. The way you act, I think, is to respond with a more steady, grounded patience, like this King of Pentacles would as a smart businessman or woman. The sex on the card doesn't matter. It's just the energies that we need to pay attention to here. So the Five of Wands, I wanted to hold my tongue because this has a dual meaning depending on what's around it. It's a card. It's a challenging card. All the fives are challenges. This can sometimes represent inner conflict, inner battle. And since we have the Two of Swords and the High Priestess, you're thinking, you're getting in touch with your intuition, but your thoughts are causing conflict and confusion. However, it can also mean multiple people coming together to build something. It doesn't have to be conflict at all. It can be coming together to build it, to construct something, to create something. And when I say multiple people, I mean more than two people. So you and two other people, so three people total would be the minimum, even though there's five on the card. It's just more than two people coming together to build something. And I kind of feel like it's that, because your other clarifiers are the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of things are changing from whatever they were. They're moving on, and if they've been stressful, they're going to start clearing up, which is great. And then this Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe. You're being given a gift here to build stability from an ace all the way to a 10 if you want to. The universe is blessing you with it. And you have the sun over here, which is so amazing. That's such a huge blessing right there. This requires a lot of work, though, and a lot of dedication and a lot of nurturing. Whatever this is, you have to really put the work into it to build it. But I feel like your intuition is saying, let's go for it. Let's change things up. Things are changing, and you want to do this, and I feel like you sense that this is a possible gift being given to you, an opportunity to grow some stability that brings you a lot of love, like overflowing your cup of joy over here. I really feel like this is tied up to some kind of work or business. I keep getting that over and over. And you're excited about it. This Knight of Wands wants to make a move. I can see why. I don't know what it is exactly, but I feel the energies. All right, what else? Should we look at the Two of Swords? Yeah, why not? This card of indecision. Why is it here? Why is Leo confused in this card of indecision? What are the choices to be made? What choice should they make? What's recommended here? I don't know. I'm asking too many questions. Let's just see what Spirit turns up. I have all those questions. I'm sure you do too. Why is the Two of Swords here on the King of Pentacles? Oh, look who came from the bottom to the top. Knight of Wands. You're... Okay, well, let me hold my tongue before we... the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my god, they're two opposite knights. They're both knights, but one wants to take action and move right in, and the other one's like, no, 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 we have to wait, we have to slow down. In fact, let's stop right here and examine everything. He slows things down big time. And the sun. Okay, I see your confusion. It's very clear. This is amazing that you have these two suns, these blessing cards. This is success and a lot of joy. I mean, a lot of joy, guys. A lot. Like bliss, joy. That kind. Like happy, 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 joy, joy. Okay, so this indecision is, what should I do? Should I go in and make a move quickly and follow my passions right now? Let's do it. Or should I stop and examine everything and just halt for a minute and make sure all the ducks are lined up in a row or whatever, you know? But this is the, you don't know whether you should act now or just halt and examine more. I don't know. So, okay. Underlying energy, the Hangman. This is stagnant energy. This is hanging back and viewing, getting perspective on the entire situation. So it looks like you're taking the Knight of Pentacles approach. You know, you're coming to a halt where you're just stopping and examining, looking at things from every angle. Very smart, very smart. That's what the King of Pentacles would do. you're tempering this excitement. You're holding back. You are holding back uh, because you feel like it's a smart decision, and you're probably right. You know, to do that. Be smart about it. Okay. Uh, let's move on. We don't need to clarify the sun. The sun is clarified all by itself. You've got two of them. You've got the two suns and an ace of pentacles. I mean, that's brilliant. It doesn't get a lot better than that, you know? It's amazing energy. Whatever it is, I say you go for it. I don't even know what it is, but the cards say go for it. However, you're smart to go slow and examine things from every angle. And then once you have, I think you'll know. Stay in touch with that high priestess. Meditate. Meditate. If you don't know about meditation, find a technique. There's so many different techniques and they don't resonate with everyone, so you have to find the one that works for you. But that's where all the answers are, in the quiet. Get quiet, go within, turn off all the distractions, all the noise, all the TikToks and the Facebooks and the news and the going to the movies and all those extracurricular distracting type activities, and get quiet, isolate in hermit mode, like back here. Go into that, and you'll get your answers faster and clearer. Life is filled with so many distractions that it's so easy to go through and be distracted all the time, you know? It takes work to not. It takes a lot of focus not to get caught up in it. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. Why is it here? The Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something here that has to do with this work or this business or whatever it is that you're focused on. You're holding on to it, holding it close to your heart. It means a lot to you. The Magician. This card says that you have all the tools. You have everything you need already. You don't need anything else. You might think you do. You might worry that you might not have everything. I don't know. But this card says that you do. You have everything you need to manifest this work thing. This thing you're working on. This thing you're focused on. This thing you're holding close to your heart. You already have it. The Ten of Swords is here. This is an ending. This is that painful ending. Where was it? We saw it back here with the heartbreak and the Nine of Swords, keeping you up at night, keeping you worried. That's here too. It's part of what you're working on, part of what you're focused on. But you're holding something. So no matter what's ending, there's something that's not ending that you're going to hold on to. You're going to be able to keep it for yourself and turn it into something. That's what the cards are saying. I don't know what it means, but that's what's here. Underlying energy. Oh, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is underlying this. This is your everything in love. This is all your love cups filled. I always say blessings from above on the homestead of love. This is family, children, who you homestead with. This is underlying this. I'm just confused a little bit just because it's this with the Ten of Swords ending card here. This is underlying it. All right, let's go in and clarify and see if we can get anything. Why is the Ten of Swords here on the Eight of Pentacles, please? This ending is tied up to what you're working on somehow. I don't get it, but maybe Spirit can clear it up. Why is the Ten of Swords on the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? What does Leo need to know about the Ten of Swords on the Eight of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. Planning to come together to build something, some stability here. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. We saw this a couple of times. This is that equanimity and balance, equal give and take. So you want to build something very equal, very balanced. It's at the early stages, and it's because of this ending. Yeah, this is Five of Cups. This is loss, sorrow, regret. Somebody who's in mourning, depressed, down in the dumps, looking at all their spilt cups, their emotions that, you know, are spilled out on the floor over here. They're not paying attention to the cups that are filled behind them. They're too upset looking at what they've lost. So that's tied up to this a little bit as well. But it's because of this ending that you want to build this thing, whatever it is. You want to build stability, and you want to make things balanced, and you want to, yeah, that's basically it. You want to come together and plan to build this. That's what you're working on. It's because of the ending. It's like that happens a lot in life. Something terrible happens. It feels really painful. It's an ending, but it sparks something that fills a love cup when you go out on your own. For example, I'll just share a little bit of my story here just for 2 seconds. I had a relationship that went in a very painful ending type direction, very confusing and painful, and it led me to the tarot, which I absolutely love, and it fills my love cup. So had I not gone through that at that moment of my life, I wouldn't have, turned to tarot and found healing and validation through it. I got some great readings that, oh my gosh, I sat there and cried for like 45 minutes through a couple of readings because it resonated so deeply. I couldn't believe it. And then I ended up healing from that whole experience, and now I want to do the same for others, and I enjoy it, and I hope that I can bring some validation and some healing, some reflection, whatever it is, to help somebody get through a rough time. Because that's why most people are coming for a tarot read, because they're going through something difficult, and it really does help. So underlying is the Judgment card, being called higher than this depression and this ending, being called to something more, to your higher self, to a higher calling. That's what this is. That's what's underlying this. You feel like you're being called. It's like this Eight of Cups card over here, walking away from something that you love. It's very painful, but it's because you're being called to something that's meant for you over here. This Archangel Gabriel is blowing the trumpet and calling for you to come over here. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, do we need to clarify anything else? Nope, I feel like that's that. All right, moving on. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. This card means pay attention. There's something to learn here. All the pages are students. They're all learning at some level. They're all at the more inexperienced stage of whatever it is they're doing, the early stages of it. And they can also be known as spying, watching. Somebody watching you, you watching somebody. Why is the Page of Swords here? All the cards have multiple meanings, so it's what comes out around it that dictates, you know, in case you're new to tarot. I know I'm over explaining for those who are very experienced and are not new. Let's see, we've got the Fool. This is a new beginning, putting yourself out there, taking a risk. Three of Wands, waiting for that perfect wave, waiting for your ship to come in. Waiting what? Watching and waiting, watching to and waiting to for that moment to take the plunge, to take that new beginning. And the Hangman, there's that stagnant energy, just hanging back, watching. The Hangman is about getting perspective, and this Page of Swords is watching. So, examining things from every angle, watching, waiting for the perfect wave, watching and waiting. For what? For this Fool card. This is the very first card in the tarot, card number 0. The whole thing is the Fool's journey. We go from the Fool to the Magician. The Magician is card number 1. So we are all the archetypes. We play all the roles at different times depending on what we're going through. And this is what's going on. You're watching and waiting to make your move for this new beginning. That's what it feels like. You're watching and waiting. You're calculating. You're studying. You're learning. You're watching. You're analyzing. You're gaining perspective. All of it. All of that for a new beginning. Underlying energy, Page of Cups. That very hopeful energy is here. Hopeful. Makes your heart swell with hope. Awesome. All right, let's move on and take a look at the next card, Justice. Bringing in the balance. Justice is a card of wanting to make things right. It's a card of marriage. It's a card of balancing. It's a card of law, judicial decisions, court rulings, things like that. And it's also the card of karma. And she could be a real bitch sometimes, right? Don't be scared. Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here? What does Leo need to know about Justice? Thank you, Spirit. Two of Wands, contemplating the future, far off, trying to pick which path to go for long-term future. Knight of Wands, there's that energy, that playful energy. You want to go. You're sitting back here, you're contemplating, you're watching, you're waiting, you're analyzing, you're learning. And here you are. This is how you feel inside, excited, wanting to go. Go, 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 go. Let's go. Can we start this already? That's what it feels like. And the Queen of Pentacles. She's the nurturing mother of the tarot. So I feel like this Justice card is all about balance, bringing in the balance. I feel like that's the meaning here, because you need to balance between this long-term planning and taking short-term action. You need to find balance between those two. It's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands back here, needing to find the balance. You're juggling, you're balancing that Two of Pentacles that we saw several times in your reading. Balancing when to take this new start versus all the learning and analyzing and waiting. It's like that, bringing in the balance here. So the Queen of Pentacles also, she, just from her nurturing and her healing and grounding energy, it's very supportive energy. This could be an actual mother in your life. It could be Spirit telling you to nurture yourself, to bring in the balance. Excuse me. Either way, it's nurturing energy that is needed for this balance. You need to nurture yourself, your heart, your mind, and your physical body in every way. Surround yourself with the most nurturing people, the most uplifting advice, and the most you call in the support. That's what this is for yourself and for others around you. You only want to allow that in to help bring the balance. You know, share your concerns, I guess, about, you know, contemplating the long term path and also wanting to get started right away, feeling antsy. Share that with those that are supportive to you, so you can take in their support on the situation. Underlying energy, there it is, Five of Wands coming together to build it. It's also a little bit of conflict and a little bit of battling that I think is going on an internally for you. Conflict between, you know, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? You know, should I make a move or should I halt? That kind of thing. All right. All right. Do we need to clarify? I kind of want to look at the Two of Wands. Why not? It's contemplating the path. Should I go left? Should I go right? If I go left, you know, X, Y, and Z happens, and if I go right, A, B, and C happens. What should I pick? And you're trying to visualize it far off. This is not in the next 3 months. This is like, you know, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line. What's the best pathway to take, left or right? What can Leo learn about this Two of Wands on the Justice card? What do they need to know, Spirit? Two of Cups. This is a soul connection and a partnership. It doesn't have to be lovers. It can be. Either way, it's two people coming together to share their love cups. And it could be a business partnership. It could be friendship. It could be anything. You're thinking about that. You're thinking about partnership down the road. We have the Seven of Wands. This is blocking energy. Blocking energy that it's like self-defense. Defending yourself. Standing up for yourself. Blocking unwanted energy coming at you. And the Hermit. Isolation, introspection, reflection, and deep healing. You're contemplating the future. I kind of feel like here you're contemplating. One path would be completely blocking a soul connection partnership, and the other choice would be to put all kinds of deep energy into healing it. It's like you don't know which way to go, perhaps, to block it out completely, or to examine it and heal it. That's kind of new information, new energy. Looking at these two different pathways, calling in justice for balance, but you don't know what exactly to do, is what it feels like here. Okay, underlying energy for that, Four of Pentacles. You're holding on tight. You have it right back here on this work card that you're focused on. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is new energy, and it made me look back over here and question how I read this over here, because this is conflicting a little bit when that Ten of Swords showed up. That's why I clarified it. And it felt like it was the inspiration to get you started on this path to manifest something that you want to build that brings in some balance. But over here, I almost feel like, okay, I I, I feel like it's just confusing because one energy is blocking and the other one is healing. You might, if this isn't about this heartbreak that happened over here and deciding whether you want to block that connection or heal it, if it's not about that, it could still be tied up to business, a business work idea that you have, that I felt like was so strong throughout the reading. It could be it could be trying to decide if you go about this with others or whether you go about it on your own. The hermit isolates on his own. So, like, if it is a business, you could be contemplating whether you do it a partnership with somebody or whether you block other energies and decide to go it on your own, being like the sole proprietor kind of thing. So, that could go either way. If it's about a relationship, you're contemplating whether to block them or to go in to heal it. If it's about a business idea or work idea or some kind of inspiration that it feels like is all over your reading, it feels like you're deciding whether to go with others and do it or on your own. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all we need to clarify there. Let's move on to this final card. This is the Devil in your final position. Shadow energy. What is blocking your path? What is keeping you bound? What does Leo need to know? Spirit, why is the Devil here? Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation. The Tower. The Tower is a destructive moment that creates a lot of instability. It happens abruptly. They tend to be unwanted changes, harsh, destabilizing, shocking. Everything changes. And the Six of Swords again. You had it back here. This is in the middle of the journey. You've left the old destination and you're not yet at the new. Everything coming up on the Devil. This is bondage, something that's holding you back. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles on the Devil feels like you're overanalyzing, like obsessing about it. The Devil, one of the shadows, is over obsessing about something. So it could be that, like, over analyzing. What do they call it? Where you get paralyzed from over analyzing. I forget the phrase, but I'm sure you know what I mean. The Tower. The Tower is such an event that it could be fears are tied up around the Devil energy. That the bondage can also be fears. So you're going over things over and over and over. You're watching, you're waiting, you're watching, you're contemplating, you're analyzing, you're assessing. You had the Seven of Pentacles somewhere back there. I remember it. I know we don't see it, but I remember it was somewhere. And so you've got a lot of that going on, a lot of that assessing, a lot of that confusion. The Devil loves to sow confusion, so that Two of Swords confusion, not knowing whether to stop and look at things or go with your passions that you feel like you want to go. So it could be over analyzing, over obsessing, tied up to fears of destabilizing energy, of things coming crashing down, of things not working out. Um, and the Six of Swords on the Devil. The Six of Swords on this journey. On this journey. I think it's just tied up with fears, like not knowing exactly where you're going yet. Not knowing how things are going to be. Trying to assess. Underlying energy, the world. Old cycle is closing out. So this just must take time because it's ending, and as soon as something ends, the new can begin. But something needs to close out first. But it's here. It's already here. It's closing out. You're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of it. There's some fears and some doubts and uncertainty all tied up to it, and that's fears, doubts, and uncertainty. That's the devil. That's where they like to keep us bound and, in fear, in doubt, in uncertainty, and over obsessing with over analyzing, overthinking, fears around destabilizing events. Yeah, that's what that feels like. However, we're going to go in and clarify. We're going to squeeze every little bit out of this last layout. Spirit, show us the Seven of Pentacles, this card of assessing on the devil. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here on the devil? Okay, and it's because there's an ending and a transformation happening. And it's because you're interested in investing in something. And, ooh, that's nice. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is you doing just fine. You've got everything you need here. Your garden is lush. You don't want or need for anything. You're doing just fine on your own. This is being single. This is single and on your own. And you're fine. You're fine with your money. You're fine with your everything. You're happy. This is a great card. Underlying energy, the King of Wands. He's confident, he's determined, he's the perfect match to the Queen of Wands over here. It's the same kind of energy. One's just masculine, one is feminine, but he is very passionate, very driven, and confident and determined, and very attractive energy too, I might add. Okay, so let's look at the Tower, please. Why is the Tower here on the devil, please? What does Leo need to know about this Tower on the devil? Two of Swords. It's tied up to that Two of Swords back here, that indecision. Fear and destabilizing energy is causing this indecision. And the Eight of Swords, that's fear also, that's feeling trapped, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, and this is not knowing what to decide. It's all because of this Tower, this fear of a destabilizing event. And the Ten of Wands, the culmination of all of the burdens that you're carrying. You're afraid everything's going to come crashing down because it's just too much for you to handle. That's what it feels like. That's the fear surrounding that. You feel stuck, you feel unsure, like you don't know what you're doing, and if you did know what you were doing, you wouldn't know how to do it. You know what I mean? It's like that much confusion. It's, but I'll tell you something about this Eight of Swords. This person who is bound and blindfolded and surrounded in this prison of swords. Swords represent thoughts. These are thoughts in your own mind. If you change your thoughts, you change your entire situation. If you stay fearful, then you stay in indecision and you carry heavy burdens and you have all this fear and the devil has you bound. And that's a shitty poker hand. You don't want that. Okay? You have so many blessings of the sun and the ace of cups and the ace of pentacles, and you're inspired. You're the queen of wands over here. You have inspiration to build stability in something that you're interested in. So you know what, try and lay these fears down. Call in your high priestess for your intuition. Don't overanalyze, because that's what this is. The seven of, it's good to analyze. I was cheering you on about all the go slow, analyze, but when it's tied up to the devil, it's a little too much. It's a little overboard, a little overkill on that, a little obsessive. Okay? So this is such a valuable card because it really lets you see some insights in a bird's eye view of, yeah, that is what I'm doing. That does make sense. And if you can do that, you can refocus and stop focusing on all these fears and burdens and doubts and uncertainty and scariness, you know. The death card is also a fantastic card. It's not to be scared of. It's all it is an ending and a transformation. That's it. An ending to something, but it transforms into something else that ends up being something that evolves you on your soul's path. These are good cards. These are not to be scared of. They're extremely helpful tools. So you got a lot going for you. This Nine of Pentacles. This is amazing. Amazing energy of being single on your own and doing great. I mean, really great. Like, you can't do better than that. So you've got support around you. You've got the Magician that says you have everything you need to manifest exactly what you want. And the Suns. I mean, come on. Look at this. You've got support, you've got the sun, you've got the Magician. You're all set for a new beginning. And you got this Ace of Cups, and somewhere underneath it all, you had the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Now this is a fantastic poker hand. Whoops, that one slipped out because it's a tiny card. But you get the idea. It's all in what you focus on, and you've got a lot of good things to focus on. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure to read for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever moves you. And I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys.